instead to ban the Grok away. A little bit interesting because Grok has made it through all of the draft phases so far. So I definitely don't think I agree with that. What do you think, Sujay?
Yeah, I mean, if Chinese Taipei plays Grok really well, we saw them at the World Cup. They're so good, so scary with the Flicker ultimates, the World Devourers coming in there. So I think that's smart. However, again, the Valheim is the key though, so I'm hoping they take Valheim away. Chinese Taipei might ban the Valheim. If they know Indonesia potentially plays it, they might just ban it away, because last time they banned the Lindis, and honestly, Lindis is not a priority. But instead, they're going to target ban the Violet here and deny it from Team Indonesia. So let's see if they're going to pick up this Valheim, because if they don't, it's going to be a really tough matchup for Indonesia.
That's true. Even if Team Indonesia isn't as comfortable with Valheim, it's worth it at least to deny it from Team Chinese Taipei. But instead, they're going to first pick that Lindis. You made an sound. Why is that,
Valheim
Sujay?
and Teamy available. They can take Valheim, Teamy. Oh, Arum. I completely forgot about Arum. Arum is open. Oh my goodness. This is not looking good for Indonesia. Arum is so powerful. It's the #1 banned support in the game right now. You can also flex on the side lane too if you want to. So a lot of options for Arum, and it's such a popular support hero because when you can do the snare underneath the tower, Arum just shines. So they gotta be careful. And Chinese Taipei executes Arum compositions extremely well.
That's true. I don't really understand that Lindis pick. There's so many viable picks that you could have in your jungle, like Slims, Violet's been banned, but like Necroth, Zephys as well. So I don't understand why you would pick your jungler first and not opt for instead that Arum or that Valheim, two extremely, extremely strong heroes that are so dominant in this game.
Yeah, now you have Scud in the side lane, you have Malik open as well. There's a lot of potential picks that they can play in the side lane. I mean, we saw Wonder Woman also, one of the players on Chinese that played Wonder Woman really well, but I doubt Wonder Woman come out. She has completely fell off the meta, but it'll be interesting to see if she does come out. But Malik is looking good, Scud is looking good, Liliana is looking good, Crixie could work as well. Even Raz is really strong. Raz can also played very well into Flash, because if Flash jumps in there, Raz is like, okay buddy, I'm gonna just KO you and just jump right in your face as well. So Raz is a very good counter pick into the Flash. So I can predict a Raz coming out here for Chinese Taipei, because he's one of the top mages that are played in their league there.
That's true. I consider the three top mages Flash, Crixie,
early
and
game.
Yeah, Tulin.
Early game.
Yeah, and Teamy has made it through. I might pick that if I were Team Indonesia, because Teamy is really going to disrupt that Tulin. The Thunderbird ultimate is going to be cancelled, and he doesn't get that extra Thunderclap passive if Teamy pops the ultimate. So I would love to see a Teamy pick out of Indonesia. Just very, very strong, a great stun, amazing ultimate, and also mobility too.
Yeah, I mean, Teamy has to be picked up here. Again, it's how you leverage the Teamy, right? He has that passive where he gives extra 25% ambient glow to whoever he's near when you kill minions or jungle monsters. So they have to make sure they fully leverage the rotation of Teamy to give their mid laner or their jungler that extra glow that he provides, get them ahead of items, and then make plays off it. And then this is the early game. I would pick maybe a Malik here, because Malik is really strong in the early game, but instead they're going to play with Kilgroth and the Teamy will be picked up here. Kilgroth, a little weak in the early game, but really starts to shine. Mid-game, he has probably one of the biggest mid-game power spikes once he builds his Frost Cape and his Fafnir's Talon, that lifesteal build. It makes him almost impossible to kill with his ultimate and that sheer attack speed that he has.
That's true. One thing that we haven't considered as a possible counter to the Valheim that Team Chinese Taipei plays so well is Kilgroth. His ultimate gives him immunity to crowd control for its entire duration. So against Valheim, who is able to chain stuns, it might be an exceptionally great counter, because he is a great assassin as well, specializing in taking down those squishy marksmen.
Man, Nina there with the pull, the Dark Dominion, that's so much, damage. She can pull everyone into and taunt them. Then Valheim with his AoE ultimate, and Tulin doing so much AoE damage as well, and then Necroth can just knock everyone up. That is really, really scary. However, Flash is going to be able to Cyclone and basically be immune to that if he activates a Cyclone ahead, because he cannot be targeted while in his ultimate there. So it's going to come down to how they're going to counter each other's composition here. But I feel like Indonesia definitely has a chance. Again, the early game is a lot weaker compared. Valheim is going to shut down Kilgroth or the Irie in the solo lane. So it's going to be very hard for them to win the solo lane against Ting here. But Sor, we saw that he's going to invade. Tulin, once he reaches level 2, they're going to invade immediately here. We can see another kill within under 2-minute mark here. So Indonesia has to learn from game 1 and make sure they do not fall into the same traps.
One interesting with this composition matchup is that Chinese Taipei Arm, with her snare ultimate, it actually denies Teamy's being up row if it's cast on him. So that's one interesting kind of counter that we haven't really considered. It is potentially one of the only counters to Teamy, but if Arm is smart, she will be using that on that Lindis over there, who I believe is going to be played by Susugaja.
Yeah, the thing about Lindis is once she reaches level 4, she has such a huge power spike when she gets that Lunar Champion ability. She does so much burst damage. So as long as they make sure that Lindis can not get invaded and she can scale into that level 4, that 2-minute mark, and then she can start making plays because she can take objectives very quickly here, and she can outburst the Valheim as well, especially in the early to mid game when Valheim does not have his tanky items yet. That's going to be a key moment for Indonesia, is that mid game part of the game here. They have to make sure they can turn it around that mid game.
Let's go right into the second match of this series between Team Indonesia and Team Chinese Taipei. Looks like they're going to be a little skirmish in the mid lane over there. Fanta is just so tanky and just so much regeneration with her first ability as well. We don't really get to see her play that often because often she is the first or second ban in the ban pick phase. Easy is going to be Easy is going to be poked out a little bit by Ting over there on the Valheim, and Indonesia is going to be trying to invade that top jungle, but Arm is going to be posturing to maybe harass them a little bit. Susugaja managing to steal away that minion and the red buff.
Yeah, that's key. He actually lets it reset, but oh no, Kuros again overextends. We saw this in game 1. They got to be careful, especially when the Tula turns level 2, and they're going to do that, and look at that. Fana's going to get a kill. That Flicker comes out. He gets the kill on to the Lindis there, and that is not looking good for Team Indonesia. They're playing a side lane Arm here, which is going to be so strong against the Kilgrad. Arm is just a complete counter against any melee heroes because of the 3 lines that she has. The beast rotating around her gives her that lifesteal, so you can't really stay in an extended engage with her like Kilgrad loves to do.
Susugaja on the Lindis really needs to be careful now. She's already behind being one of the first deaths in the game, which denies her about 20-30 seconds of her time, which is very valuable, especially when you consider that Lindis has one of the fastest jungle clear times in the game. So she really needs to be using her time effectively, trying to get ahead and trying to farm up as much as she can if they want to take this game to a game 3.
Yeah, definitely here. Again, Kuros, he's got to be careful. He's constantly a little overextended, too aggressive with his positioning there, and as a result, Chinese Taipei is just punishing him every single time. You can see what death gives you in the early game here. They're going to lose the Abyssal Dragon, and they're already behind 1k gold here. They're going to fall about 1.5k gold behind because of this early aggression coming from Chinese Taipei.
And look at Ting over there pushing Easy back to behind the tower. It's so incredible that this marksman in the side lane is going to be able to be so dominant and push it back. That range really means so much when you're skirmishing in a one-on-one. Akura is going to be caught a little bit out of position, but Fanta is going to be forced to back off a little bit with that Mina.
Oh man, Wei is able to 1v1 and get a kill against Naoto Mea here on the flash here. That's very unfortunate. That means the mid lane is going to fall back. Look at them. They're already posturing in the jungle. Perfect rotation there. The jungle spawns just in time, and then they take it away. This is what makes the cross composition so dangerous there. If they're able to invade and just steer your jungle away from you, you just can't keep up. You get snowballed completely. He gets way too ahead, and as a result, too much pressure is put on you in the jungle.
Look at Fanta over there trying to skirmish a little bit with Hans over there. They're going to dive with the tower and then snare under the tower. It's going to be so incredible. Tula is going to be able to get that finish with that thunderclap. That is so incredible.
I love that skill there. The snare underneath the tower just in time before the Kilgrad can even activate his ultimate, the Gore Lord, to make him immune to any CC. The snare catches him, and every time you're snared under the tower hits you, and then your opponent that's snared takes the equal amount of damage as well. That's the perfect win condition to play with Arm there. Again, Chinese are playing knowing how to execute their composition so well.
Fanta's execution, I agree, CJ, on that Arm is just so amazing. The Gorlord ultimate that Hans has is completely ineffective, actually, to the snare that Arm has, so he is not immune to it. So an amazing counter, but Easy's going to be caught out of position, and Wei is going to get another kill yet again onto Irie.
Yeah, it's already 5-0, and that's not what you want there. Easy overextending again and getting caught out. You got to be very careful. And look at this. They're able to save their tower, though, but Susu is in a big trouble. And look at the Cyclone there. It lands on the point, but no one gets killed there. And Wei getting so much damage and kills. And look at that. Nai is trying to run for his life, and the ultimate Thunderer comes on and gets another kill. That's a double kill for Wei. Oh
A
my
blue
goodness,
team
this is
tower has
devastating
been
for Team
destroyed.
Indonesia.
Wei is already 6-0 on Tulin, and he already has the highest damage in
my
the game.
goodness.
That's going to be a 7-0, an early legendary, not 5 minutes into this game. Wei is just incredible with that Thunderbird ultimate, which, as you know, if he gets the kill with that ultimate ability, it resets the cooldown, but easily to be caught out of position, and that is going to be another kill for Wei. 8-0, so early, so dominant, and that is going to be the mid tower as well.
This is bad news for Team Indonesia there. When Tulin gets that fed, it's very dangerous. Like you were saying, the Thunderbird ultimate, if he lands and gets a kill with that ultimate, 80% cooldown on that ultimate. So it's going to be up in a few seconds, and that means you need to stay away from this guy. Run away from him if he secures a kill with his ultimate, because he can use that again, and it does extra damage. The lower health you have, the more damage that ultimate does. So that's why he can execute people when they have 10-20% health. You got to be careful there. And Team Indonesia is completely playing into Wei here. And Wei is so fed. The items he has, and Soar also level 10, they are so ahead, they gotta be very careful. Look at Valheim, just finished his Blitz Blade as well. That means the amount of damage and DPS coming out from Chinese Taipei is gonna be too much for Indonesia to handle.
I think the key to trying to shut down Wei is going to be, look at that snare coming under Hans, under the tower again. But the Gorla's going to come out, he's going to come out. But that is going to be another kill yet again for Wei. It looks like they're going to be pushing in that tower for another tower for Team Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, those 3-man rotations have been so brutal against Team Indonesia, especially for Hans here. They have just completely figured him out in the top lane, ganking him so many times, and as a result, he's not able to get a build with game 1 on Scud and now game 2 on his kill drop. He's not able to really do much and impact his game as he would like as a top laner.
Them over here, but I look at Kuros over there trying to like get in there, but nothing's really going to happen for Team Indonesia. I think really that the key to shutting down Wei is going to be Kuros. I mentioned that you don't really typically want to be playing Tulin into Teamy because he really messes you up with the Being a Bro ultimate that denies the reset of his ultimate.
Yeah,
but Kuros is just not really there to use his ultimates. I haven't seen that many successful ultimates.
Yeah.
And it looks like Team Chinese Taipei is just going to be taking tower after tower, pushing into the high ground on all 3 lanes.
Yeah.
Team Chinese Taipei is just unmatched in this battle.
It is already 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and that's 6 towers. That's a tower a minute that Chinese Taipei has taken away from Indonesia. This game could not be a higher snowball for them, and the fastest Dark Slayer so far at the Asia Games esports competition here. Under 7 minutes Dark Slayer. That is just impressive from Chinese Taipei.
The Dark Slayer only spawns at 6 minutes, CJ, and at that time people are typically level 8 or 9 maybe, but at this point when they're not even that farmed, they're going for the Dark Slayer and they might be going for a win right now despite not even being at full farm. That just shows the tremendous force behind Team Chinese Taipei and how much they're vying to win it in this competition.
Yeah, keep in mind that Chinese Taipei went undefeated in their East Asian. Look at the snare onto Kurza. He's gonna fall. Kevin activate his ultimate. Flash comes in with a Cyclone. Really good play by Team Indonesia there. Secure a kill onto Fanta, but Lindis is going to get low and have to back off, and an easy falls there, trying to make a play off Wei, but Wei is just too fed. Level 12 on this Tulin, and Soar level 13 just taking it away.
Wei over there has not died yet. I believe he's up to like 9 or 10-0 right now. That is incredible. It looks like Team Chinese Taipei is going to easily take this middle high ground tower as well. Hans is going to be taken out of position again. That is going to be an easy kill yet again. Almost going to be brought a little bit low, but she is Mina, so she is going to have so much HP, and she's going to be able to back.
Oh no, he misses the re-ultimate, doesn't get onto OM there, but look at Soar going in there, 1v2ing pretty much there, but he's taking so much tower damage. He is going to fall here, and that's huge for Team Indonesia, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. They're going to lose another higher tower, and that's going to be the game. It's going to be 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Chinese Taipei takes the quickest game ever so far in the Asia game, just showing their dominance here, but Team Indonesia did play to the best that they could. It's just the early game, the draft. They have to kind of go back to the drawing board here. They're smiling. At least they're enjoying themselves and having a good time. But this is such a great learning lesson for them. They still have a chance because they're going to fall into the lower group. And they have a chance to climb back here. But it's going to be a really tough struggle based on how they play against Chinese Taipei.
What an incredible showing of power.